for the Worldwide Racing League Busch Series here at Talladega. Last week we saw US Trek, aka Goose, win it at the Glen, punching his ticket to the round of 8. Now we got 11 other drivers fighting for 7 other spots, trying to put themselves into the next round to go battle for a championship in 5 races from now. If I could math, it's not been a good day. Anyway, we got a star-studded cast in here to help one call the race, to talk about some things going into the race. A lot of storylines coming into tonight. We're gonna throw it over to my co-host Alex Van Heevy. Alex, it's Talladega.
And I'm excited for it.
And I'm always excited. Always glad to have you in the booth with me. It's great to always hear from you. It should be a good one. It should be a good one here, you know. No one's gonna want to follow anybody coming into these stages, end of the race. So we're gonna see who's gonna be the lucky one here at the end. With that being said, we also have a sponsor of our Cup Series and Busch Series, Mr. Steve Rogers of Rogers Racing Engines. Steve, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Doing pretty good.
Good. So, Steve, what are your thoughts on the race here tonight?
I have mixed feelings. Wait and see who decides to work together.
Yep.
The biggest thing is, I think stage 1 and 2, you're going to find drivers that want to work with each other. Wants to stick together in that last stage or break away to find another driver to work with. In the end, I think it's going to be a good one.
I think so too. You have to find your friends, and you gotta find them early. And they might not be your friends at the end of the race. But
yeah. Last lap's just going to be an all-out.
It's gonna be all-out war. With that being said, we're gonna keep rolling through everyone here real quick. Next is the Vice President of the WRL and kind of leader of the Busch Series here, Mike Senior. Mike, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing very good. I'm actually doing really great now that I've healed. My eyes are a little bit better. I'm excited about tonight. I'm excited to see what this thing's going to bring, because tonight, and as you know, Steve said, tonight's going to kind of take that, that it's cooperation. It may not be a team effect, but it's going to take cooperation between everybody to get through this race, because this is definitely a wild card. Are you willing to stick your nose in? Somebody gets a little, off the bottom a little bit. Do you want to force that issue in the first part of the stages, or do you want to let, back off just a tad bit, let that person get gathered back up and stay in line? We'll see how it's all going to go. I mean, at this point, it is the second race. Some people have are in the bottom half of the playoffs. Some people are in the middle. It is definitely a crapshoot and a wild card, especially for here at Talladega. That's for sure.
Definitely, it's why it's in the round of 12, not the round of 8.
Yeah, right.
So, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna try to get to everybody here.
We
got a long pre-race tonight. Next up, we're gonna have Jacob Van Heevy, the younger of the Van Heevy brothers, battling to try to be above that cut line. Jacob, you're actually 13 points below the cut line right now. So what can you do tonight to try to move yourself above that cut line, or maybe punch your ticket to the next round?
Get as many points as I can, stay out of wrecks, and stay out of lags.
Well, that's always definitely the first rule of racing. Stay away from the wrecks. But here at Talladega, do you have people you can work with, or are you gonna have to find your friends on the track as they come?
Well, I got friends to work with, but I like being by myself. Working by myself, then choose who you want to be pushed around with. Other than that, yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm excited.
All right, man. Well, it's always good to hear from you. Good to talk to you. Next up, I know we have Scorpius in here representing Stranded Motorsports. Scorpius, how you doing, buddy?
Good, man. How you been?
Oh, man, I've been here. You're currently scored 6 points above the cut line. Again, math is not my strong suit right now.
You had to take his shoes off for that one, folks.
I did. I had to use a toes to count. So 6 points above the cut line. Super speedway racing is not something we've done very often this season. Only the second race, and it's the last one of the season. Is super speedway something you look forward to, or is it a track you're gonna try to get everything you can get and go hopefully just have a good race at Pocono?
I think it's a little of both. It's like you said, we come in with a plan. We got some teammates to work with, but you try to stick to the plan, and you see the plan go up in smoke on turn one. You got to work with whoever you can find. At times, man. No mistakes. It's anyone's race to win. Don't lose the race. Speed. It's gonna be tough. I'm not really even paying attention to the points. I know if we race good, clean, and smooth, you'll get the position. Just got to avoid the BS.
Well, I do agree with that. Definitely a lot of BS, as you guys say, to avoid. But I definitely think you can do it. You're one of those guys that a lot of people, a lot of cup owners are really looking at. Have you thought about your next year plans yet? Are you gonna keep?
I think I'm gonna stick it out with you, Jade. I think we're gonna try to build a team, right?
All right, man. Yeah, man. Just sounds good. Fatal will gladly take you.
And I know that I'm not trying to hurt or step on anyone. Like, bro, everyone, I've enjoyed racing with everyone here. Like, there's a lot of good people. I like this league.
Well, man, we're definitely glad to have you, and Fatal is definitely a team that's really excited to bring you in, and we'll definitely show you the ropes here in the off season. So you were definitely ready to go for Daytona.
And that's the key too, Jay. Talking about that, and just real quick, I just want to touch base on that owner thing. That's what it takes is a team that is consistent in there every week if they can be. Maybe you might miss a few of your family because of family stuff, but in general, that's what it takes to win a championship. And a team championship is everybody being there every week, and you're definitely getting your start going on that. That's for sure, buddy.
Yeah, he's definitely Scorpius is somebody that I tried talking to a few weeks, it was about 2 months ago. You and I originally started talking about trying to pull you over, and
you found me. You're the
yeah,
one
man.
who invited me.
Yeah, man, it was good. You definitely had your picks, but well, it's good to have you at Fatal for next year. Hopefully, you get to finish this season out and maybe go battle for a championship here about 6 weeks. 6 weeks, just so we know. So I'm right.
Okay.
All right.
Give or take how long the other NASCAR gets their stuff fixed.
Yeah.
I plan on getting it in as well.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
I figured that.
Moving on to Scorpius' team owner, Anthony Trippi, current team owner, Anthony Trippi of Stranded Motorsports. I almost said something else. Anyway, long day, folks. Long day. So, Stranded, what are your thoughts on the race here tonight, and what can you do to propel yourself? You're definitely not hurting for points. Top 4 overall.
Well, let's start with that Scorpius real quick, moving to Fatal. I'm not mad about that decision considering that I made that team a while back.
Oh, here we
It's
go.
fine by me. If there was any team that he was going to go to, it was going to be Fatal. Else I would have been pretty upset.
The rivals already started for next season.
It was, though, because, like I said, he's the one who found me, and I told him from the get that I was going to be there with him.
I'm just boasting Jade's bubble. He knows like to get on him about that.
Oh yeah.
But, I think I was in a bad point situation, to say the least, last week. Mistakes cost me some, extra playoff points, so I don't really care about racing with anybody who I race with. I'm just here for the stage points. If I can at least get the 2 stage wins, I don't care about the race win. I just need the extra points for the next round, so I'm not at the bottom when we set the points.
Well, I definitely agree with that, and best of luck to you on that endeavor. We're gonna move over to Mercy Smoke. Mercy, you said that you're finishing the season now. It's gonna be a little tough for you, so tonight might be your final race of the season. What are you looking to go out and do tonight here at Talladega?
Go big or go home. Win.
Checkers or wreckers, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know that there's some playoff racing going on, but if there's a playoff driver in front of me, I don't care if you're in front of me. You can put Jimmy Johnson in front of me. I'd still wreck him. I don't care. I think I got cheated out of the playoffs this year, so I'm gonna send it as hard as I can, and I'm just gonna go 110% all the way around.
Well, the old fatal motto: "Win or die trying." Right?
Yo.
Win or die trying. Hey, as long as you don't ruin someone's night, it's not gonna matter, But if you got the move at the end, take it, man.
I don't know, man. If we're close enough to turn them. I think I may turn them coming to the line, but depends who it is. If it's a teammate, maybe not. If it's somebody I don't know, definitely.
Oh, okay.
So I said it here. I don't care. You can penalize me for
the
it.
old
I won't be back.
the old Joey Logano. Of
the
Busch
old I'm
series.
gonna win, but then lose my win to a penalty.
Yeah,
That's probably facts.
That sounds about right.
Next year's my year. I promise.
See, that's where you messed up. I know how to wreck people correctly. You don't openly admit it. Like, come on. Now when you wreck someone, you're gonna be like, oh, he's sitting on the Pro show.
No, the admits. Not even worse when the admits are sitting right here.
Exactly.
The only time I will intentionally wreck somebody is coming to the line for the win. I will never intentionally wreck somebody other than that unless I will come out and say something further notice, which is why I said something now. So,
well, with that being said, there's
one more. If you're pushing me throughout the race, I probably won't wreck you. So just push me.
Just push me.
Oh, just push me. Suck it up and just push me.
Jesus. Yeah. Mercy Smoke, everybody! Mercy Smoke, everybody! Poster boy of Fatal Motorsports here. Yeah. I just can't with this kid. Just can't with this kid.
It sounds like a checkers and wreckers to me, boys.
Round of applause for Mercy Smoke, everybody.
Jacob Williams, everybody. Jacob Williams.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
I'm coming for you, Mercy. I'm your partner.
Just wait.
Now I know where I'm sitting.
Just wait until your Uncle Blitz hears that.
Well, he ain't in the playoffs either, so he can't do anything.
There you go, Mike. Now you know who to get behind.
Yeah, right. You would.
There you go.
Listen, if you're second, he gets penalized. You win.
You guys are blowing up my spot.
But in order to get through everybody, we got one more Busch driver to talk to. Probably the most sought after driver of the Busch series of the Cup owners, trying to get him to come up. Mr. Nat 20.
Hey. Good to be here on pre-race.
Yeah.
I normally I'm here on post-race, but I got the pre-race jitters, little nerves going this time. Not used to this, but I have to follow up that last interview.
There's no way to follow it up.
I don't think that, there's not even trying following that up, because it's just what it is.
That's like if you got like, I'm not even gonna.
Damn, I lost my earbuds. I don't know where they went.
Yeah, I don't even know how to. But, you know, and that 20, man, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my goal for tonight, have fun. I don't really care where I finish, I don't think. I just want to not get lagged into. I want to make the high side work. I want to have some moves made. I don't want to see a bunch of trains of people, 4 guys in a row working together on the bottom. Like, good for you if it works out, but I want to put on a show, and that's not really what the people want to see, I don't think. I think they want to see some slicing and dicing, some side drafting, and that's what I'm going to be looking to do.
4 points. That's all you're looking at right now. 4 points above the cut line.
Yeah, I'm confident though. I think if I just do my thing next week, I'll be solid. I just need to keep the momentum up and keep the good mood up going into the next round. And that's gonna be the important round.
As I wanted to say to Goose, when I was talking to him a little bit earlier, Kyle Larson's crew chief said it the best. When he won last week, he said, when he won last week, they were talking to his crew chief before the race, yesterday, or Sunday, rather. He said, the crew chief said, you can't turn off the championship drive for 2 weeks. So, like Goose winning last week, me winning last week, you can't turn it off and turn it right back on again going into Sonoma, you know what I mean?
Absolutely, you got to keep the momentum going.
You got to keep it going. That's what you're saying.
I mean, I'll be the first person to tell you that those two, including Casey in the 5. I mean, these guys are tuned in and ready to go, and they're not turning nothing down. Mm-hmm. That's for sure. I've practiced with them and stuff like that, regularly in the snap, and they're not turning nothing down. They're ready to go, and they're ready for the hunt. That's for sure. So, I mean, you can't. You got to give it all you got every race you got, because here we are playoffs, and if you don't, you're sitting the odd man out, and then you're like, oh man, if I would have just pushed a little harder, who knows what could have happened.
1 point can mean the difference of you going in or going home at Homestead. So points. Granted, if you win, you don't have to worry about it, but
that's easier said than done.
Listen, there's one winner and a whole lot of losers.
Yep.
So, I guess to kind of finish pre-race, we asked Scorpius where he was going. I guess it's time you make your announcement. You made me wait 6 days to hear this.
I'm here for the official announcement where I'm going next season. I've been blessed with 2 great opportunities, one from you and one from D4C. And, Dash scouted me. I'm part of the Yoda gang in another league that I do. A lot of loyalty to them. Right now, hoping to bring them home a championship this year. Mm-hmm. But you offered me a lot more hot seats throughout the season, and we have great conversations all the time. Mm-hmm. And I heard Scorpius is joining, and the family's complete now. I'm coming to Fatal, driving the 42 next year.
Hey.
All right, man, that's awesome. That's great news for Fatal. I know everyone back at the shop's pretty excited about that. I know there's a lot of conversations that need to be happening now with some other people throughout the Fatal organization. But, with that being said, that's still great news, and I thank you for that personally. You made me wait 6 days to hear it. So, I'm happy to have both you and Scorpius. So, there'll be 4 drivers.
I wasn't expecting to have a teammate already. This is great.
Yeah, you have myself, and you'll have Keith Ayers next season. So that's 4 top of the line Fatal drivers, ready to go battle for a constructors championship, and I'm excited for that, man. Good luck in your race tonight. Finish out for D4C. I know Dash is going to be a little heartbroken, but he'll be all right.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. He'll be all right. He's got a lot of good drivers lined up over there. Good luck to them. I'll work with them next season as well. Plans haven't changed much.
All right, well, that's it for pre-race. You guys want to go hop in your cars? We're going to talk to the current Busch champion. Decided he was going to opt out of Busch running cup, Mr. Jarrett Reese. Jarrett, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, you driver stealer.
I ain't no driver stealer. I want to talk about driver stealer. Wait,
yes, you are.
I ain't no driver stealer. What are you talking about?
I was going to sign Scorpius to my team.
Yeah,
I was going to sign Scorpius to the team, and I sort of figured he was going to go with you after I heard that you guys were in talks.
Yep.
And so that's what I did. What I decided to do.
Mhm.
But
So is everybody gonna hear what you decided to do, or are we gonna leave that on the wraps for the time being?
My team is, I'd say, temporarily closing shop, and we're joining Steve's team. Have a full 4-car team, and I think we'll do really good.
I think so too. I think that's a good
Cold
move
little man.
for Steve.
Yep.
I think
I
that's
had
good
to work
for you.
for this one.
To work for. How do you think I felt for the last 6
mean,
days?
I had to put in a lot of work for this one.
Is it worth it?
It all worked. Oh, definitely. Most definitely going to be worth it. I'm super happy with the team I'm going to have this year. And I think we got a good chance at that Constructor Series too. So,
Steve, we're going for more than just that. We're going for the driver championship.
Oh, for sure. No
Calling it out already.
Oh yeah, we're going spot on. Everything's coming. We're gonna win everything.
Damn, you don't even have.
There's only been one team able to do that, and I'm the owner of that team.
Well, you better get to practicing with your guys, because when my guys hit the track, be prepared.
Listen, I fully understand that Fatal's taking a gamble on 2 rookies, but they're 2 rookies that are both looking to move on to the round of 8 here in the Busch series here tonight. So we're gonna see if the
some good guys.
Yeah, we're gonna see if the new blood can challenge the old blood in the Cup series.
We shall see next season.
That's who's also going to the Cup Series again next year.
Oh, you are too?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Making my return, you know?
Well, there we go. 4 big announcements here tonight.
Got my boy Taylor going with me, too.
5 big announcements. Taylor gone sliding and Anthony Trippier are both going to the Cup Series. You got Scorpius and a Nat 20 joining the Fatal banner. And Wolfpack Motorsports is closing shop in the Cup Series and joining Rogers Racing Engine's race team. A lot of big announcements here at Talladega. Hopefully the action tonight follows the big announcements. And we're going to see. We're going to see where everything shakes out tonight. We're going to see if we have 2 drivers locked in, or we're going to have drivers closer to the cut line or further away here at Talladega. Jardy, what can you tell us about Talladega, at least on the Cup side versus the Busch side?
Hope you like running in a train. Because I don't think there's going to be much passing. It's, running the bottom line is the only way to go, really. You need a lot more cars to jump to the high line to get a run on the leaders. And usually the people in the back of that line are going to bail out before you get anything going. So I think it's going to be, it's almost guaranteed to be just a straight line, a train on the bottom line until like the last lap or 2 of the stage. People are going to try to make a move and they're just going to fall right back. So hopefully with NASCAR Ignition, once the game gets fixed and they fix all the bugs and everything, and it's more playable, hopefully you'll be able to have double file racing on restrictor plates.
I definitely the thing with Talladega is that the tri-oval is not the start-finish line, while on the side stretch it is. So you have that extra 100, 200 feet to play with coming to the line. So races can be won and lost in that 200 feet. We saw it in the actual NASCAR Cup Series with Ryan Blaney. How hard he had to block that extra 200 feet, and it ended up wrecking everybody. When they're coming to the end of the race there.
Yeah.
So, you guys go ahead. Alex, Steve, can you guys talk with Jardy a little bit longer while I figure out what's going on in Discord?
Well, yeah, sure.
Talk to my new teammate.
So what is your guys' picks for tonight?
I don't know. The person that's leading the race the majority of the time, they could end up getting a a black flag going down pit road in the final stop and could really ruin their race. So it's a toss-up. It could be really anybody.
What about you, Steve?
I would probably agree with that. Penalty is huge.
Yeah, unless a caution comes out, you're not coming back from that. It's
Yeah.
Right.
It's too much to come
It's
back
just
from.
too much.
Especially with this big of a track.
But Steve, I'm excited to be part of your team next season. Hopefully, we can do some great things.
Yes. Thank you.
You know, we got. I know Boz is really solid to work with, and I know my guys are the same. So.
Absolutely.
I'm pretty excited as well.
It'll be I think a good season. Like I said, hopefully by that point the game will be
Top notch.
fixed, and yeah, hopefully it'll be playable.
I was racing.
I know.
Go ahead.
I know they have like 2 or 3 updates already on their way, and the first one comes out, I believe, Thursday, and I think it has like over 200 plus patches to the game that should fix some of the issues that are making the game crash and making it unplayable. So hopefully
I'm
it's a
looking
big
forward
difference.
to that. Really looking forward to that.
A little bit I seen Alex play, the epics and everything are awesome. Racing just
Can't tell when I'm braking or on the gas.
You can't?
No. And it doesn't, tell you when the RPMs are too high to shift up or anything.
said, Alex, that your wheel will work. You just got to do a bunch of stuff, I guess, to make it work. Something, I'm not sure. You have to get with Jade or someone on that.
I'll let you know when to join.
Thank you, Anthony.
Thank you. I was racing some Daytona there. I started my career mode in the game, and I think I wrecked out about 4 times. Because it's so different.
It's a lot different.
And I think it's a good different. I think it's gonna add a. It's an added. It's gonna take a lot of the repetitiveness out of it because the cars handle so different in that game. And I know it's not the final product. I know that. But I think that with what everything they're trying to do is awesome. But as I was talking with Anthony Trippier before the broadcast started, he said there's a lot of things they need to clean up.
Yes.
But I think the game is phenomenal. I think it's almost everything we wanted. I think the paint booth could use a little bit more.
It needs Letos.
Yes, it does. And
Like you can make them with the shapes, but I need my actual Letos, please.
And we need to be able to save the decals. So, give me one second. I'm gonna find out if we can join.
12 seconds.
Oh, okay.
I believe there was over like at least 100, maybe 200 or more patches to the game. One thing I did notice about the game
John.
for the livery edit.
Jordy, do you want invited to the? I'm on a blue screen, so hold on one second. All right, I'm on a blue screen, Jordy. So give me 1 second. All right, Jordy, go ahead again. I'm sorry.
There's certain spots on the car when you're making liveries that you can't put decals on, or at least I've noticed that from my perspective. I don't know if
I think it's
something
just
I'm doing
the
wrong.
back bumper, right? Or is it more than just the back bumper?
I think the back bumper, the lip of the grill on the Camaro.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's so small.
Partly on the hood, between the hood and the front quarter panel.
Well, I think I don't know, because that's contingencies though, between the hood and front corner panel.
Alright, here we go.
3 laps of qualifying, by the way.
Qualifying, you're gonna have 2 laps to get a good one here. Talladega. I just realized how massive this track actually is. 15 cars are making their
14.
14?
Yep.
Looked like 15. We got the 99 of Mike Sr., the 10 of Mercy Smoke, aka Jacob Williams, the 47 of Jacob Van Heevy, the 22 of Scorpius, the 89 of my buddy Marty Party. The winner last week at the Glen US Trek, aka Goose, 66 of Game Nerd, the 5 of Casey, looks strong competitor, got in on the waiver. 13 of Anthony Trippi also got on the waiver, coming to the Busch Series playoffs. The 20 of a Nat 20 for D for C. 54 of D for C of Peyton Larson. The 98 of Taylor Gone Slider for Stranded Motorsports. The 11 of Sam Haskew for Fatal Motorsports. Oh, contact! Big contact! Everyone's good.
So many
Seems
people,
sketchy.
there's so many people sliding all over the place trying to jockey for position, and it's only qualifying.
It's only qualifying. 9 of Christian Schoberg coming in for a first race in a while. Finally got his schedule cleared up to come out and run the Busch Series here tonight. Right on board here for the final lap with Jacob Van Heevy, trying to pass at 98 with help from the 9. Who was going to be on the pole? There's Scorpius. Right now, that is Toyota, Ford, Chevy, Toyota. Peyton Larson way off the pace down low. Trying to get out of the way, but out of the groove. 2 Fatal Motorsports, the 10 and the 11. Nose to tail right there behind the 22 and the 66. The 98 going underneath the 11. 9, 13 following suit. 66, look, he's going to win qualifying. No points awarded, but they are just going for fast lap. Heavy contact between drivers. And that's the end of qualifying. Oh, they're wrecking out of qualifying.
Whoa.
Big wreck out of the end of qualifying. Drivers are gonna have to, teams are gonna have to pound out those holes. We're gonna see who got on the pole here. Not that it matters too much here at Talladega, because it's gonna be everyone's gonna be in every position by the end of the race. 50.
Now, if they were fighting that hard at the end of qualifying, just imagine what this race is going to be like.
Well, hey, the 10 already said it's going to be checkers or wreckers. So, we're riding along with Goose here as the lobby's finishing up. Getting ready to hop back in.
For a qualifying session, that was scary.
It was intense. In-race reporter Anthony Trippi of the 13.
I don't think I've ever been so scared of a restricted plate track in my life.
Do we have how many laps tomorrow night? 90? 90 some laps?
What?
Do we have how many laps tomorrow
94.
night? 90?
94, 97?
I think it's 94.
Yeah, 94.
Alright.
Lap times are going to be so close.
Alright, looking. On the pole is
A
nat 20.
Wow.
Second is 13 of Stranded. Casey for third. Goose for fourth. Fifth, Taylor going sliding. Wow.
Back out quick.
Anthony got second quick. Got 48.3.
Gotta get invites.
You're gonna give us invites. You're gonna hop in.
Thank you to accept this for the invite.
Yep, thank you.
Nat 20. Doing your civic duty. Maybe 56 good ones around here at Talladega. 3 stages, 3 times wear. It's going to be an interesting race.
I'm in the one spot I didn't want to be on the outside, but we'll see if I can make it work.
Well, if you get on it quick.
Just make sure you get up through the gears quicker than your guy on the left.
That's all you got to do in order to win here at Talladega. Jardy, are you going to stay in here for the race, or are you going to duck out before the race starts?
I'm gonna be here for the race. I gotta do something real quick, but I'll.
Oh, you're good.
Back.
You're good. We'll hop in.
I'll wait till the race starts, though.
So, Steve, after
Yes,
qualifying, how do you feel?
I think the fellas that are below the cut line or close to it are going for broke.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's what you're going to see.
My
10
whole
seconds,
thought
by the way.
My whole thought on Talladega here: go for it.
Yeah.
Deal with the consequences next week. You know.
But you got to be there for the last lap.
Yep.
You got to be a little patient.
You guys can join.
Well,
right.
I seen in qualifying, it's
I think so too. I think it's going to be a great race. We're going to see what they can do here. I think it's anybody, no matter where you're at, who you're at, go for broke and try to be there at the end. That's all I got to say.
it's going to be, that's the key, is being there to end. Getting in something early where you get a lot of damage.
This will be fun.
Is it going to be a good one?
We shall see.
It's going to be a good race.
All right, here we go. Getting ready for that first lap. Getting ready for the drop of the green. Here we go at nat 20.
Boogity, green flag.
Green flag is out. The 20 is up through them gears quick. Look at him go.
13 capitalize. Side drafting already.
We're gonna do the reverse chase. My favorite viewpoint of this game. Look at him running.
Super close. It's 11 to 11.
Everyone's really getting squarely. The 5 is gonna take over the second position.
Well, they're already jumping out of line down there.
I think it was a little lag on the 20. Gonna see if it clears out. If not, he is gonna drop to the back, it looks like. Good move by him. Great pickup for Fatal. Smart driver.
Looks like Nat 20 was like, I don't like leading. He's gonna stick around. Oh!
Uh-oh.
Oh, 98 back up in front. He's up and over, cartwheeling down the front stretch.
We stay green.
Still green. That's not good. That's not good for the 98. Oh, tough break for Marty Party in the 89. That's not good for either one of those drivers being right
Looks
at the
like
cut
they're
line.
trying to go 3 wide.
And now
Battle
20
for
gonna
a
go underneath the
second.
13.
Whoa!
Big move.
Almost cut the nose off there.
Big little contact. It's all good. He's gonna
Was
jump
3
in front of
wide?
him. 13's gonna
4
drop
wide?
down.
4 wide. Going
Touching the
into
wall
one.
and 10 in the wall. 22's gonna keep it off. Toyotas are really running the show right now. 20's going to jump in line with the 54. The 11, 13. New leader, Anthony Trippi.
Trump trying to jump out to see if there's any takers for the outside line.
20 going to continue dropping to the rear. Doesn't want to hurt anybody's race. Doing great. Metro move by him. There's the 5 of Casey on the back bumper of that 13. 66 are behind him. Gamer looking to have a good run here tonight. Maybe. There's Goose. And Goose. There's 22.
Pokes his nose out. Nobody wanted to go with him. He drops back in line.
See, with me, unless I know for sure somebody's going to go with me, then I'll jump out to the outside. But right now, I feel like it's too early and there's not going to be too many takers and you're just going to drop to the back.
You got 3 lining up on that outside. Oh.
Looks like 4. And that 20 jumps back down. But 3 does move faster than the group of cars.
They're trying. I don't know. They're trying different things, and I like it. Look at that 13 jump up.
Wow.
Trying to capitalize on that outside line moving, and he's just gonna stall them out. 54 is gonna drop back in.
Yep.
New leader, 5 car. Oh,
It's not surprising to see the 54 of Peyton Larson drop back in line. I mean, you're not going to go anywhere running the 3rd car on the high line, and if you go back to the bottom, I mean, you might have the chance to make up a few positions.
Well, right now, I don't know if you guys are mathing as good as I am today, but it's 5 and 5. Well, now it's 6 and 4, but it was 5 and 5 there for a minute.
A little bit of contact in the back of the field. When he gets forced up high.
Just drop back in line with everybody. 13 is going to be pushed out of line.
And the 13 is going to be like, okay, I'm going to get back in.
Trying to get back in.
There he goes.
11 and the 47 looking like they're trying to go somewhere. 20's going to join them. The 13, no, he's going to stay with the 9.
I mean, is it a surprise that Game Nerd is up there in second behind Casey?
No, it's not a surprise, because he's one of those drivers that lurks.
Right.
And he picks the most unopportune time for other drivers. And right now, he's below the cut line. I believe he is below the cut line.
Wow.
Nope,
So if
nope,
he takes
nope.
this
Plus 3 above the cut line.
Oh, it's
Sorry.
plus 3.
Plus 3, my bad.
So right now he's in a good position.
He's in a good position. You know, this is what he needs to do in order to go to that next round. You know, maybe he might get lucky with a break at Bristol or Martinsville, win the race. You know, lock him up a championship 4 spot. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be a story?
Right.
Game
to come
Nerd.
back.
Yes. Wasn't able to run, underfunded team all season long, wasn't able to finish races, got the funding towards the end of the season, start finishing some races, and now look at him now, sitting second here at Talladega. Wouldn't that be a story? No. This front group is quick.
And it's
You know.
the front 3. Like they're starting to pull a gap on Goose. Especially leading into the corner.
Oh, there it goes.
Because of the draft, but
There goes Jacob Van
And the
Heevy trying
outside
it.
groove.
Again, he's pulling
trying
the
to get that
13. There's the
outside line.
11 thinking about it. Not going to do it. I figured he'd try it at least and really think about it. You know, they gotta start figuring out how the draft's gonna work here. The 9 looking to go up.
Way high.
Way high. We're gonna try to get that outside lane moving.
3 to go.
Three to go in the stage. 3 to go in the stage. That's why they're starting to get going. Here comes Peyton Larson.
Going up.
Oh, Larson gets tapped by the 78 of Goose.
3 wide. 3 wide. Look at that. Look at that line go. They're trying on the outside right now. Here they come.
Yes.
They're trying to get something.
Just stick together.
Just go down side draft and get the runoff off the corner.
Yep.
13's really trying to hold the 78 down on the bottom line.
Nope, there they go. Now they're all scattering. 2 laps to go. 3 wide. 3 wide. Keep it straight, boys. Keep it straight. Oh, 47 in the wall.
Really aggressive block by the 13. Jumps in line right in front of the 22 car.
Alright. 13 going up again. And trying to get some points here.
Now 20's getting up there.
He's trying to go places. You know, someone who's not in the playoffs is taking some playoff points away is the 11 of Sam Askew. Trying to play spoiler here. You know, can Game Nerd steal the stage win? White flag this time by. White flag.
1 more to go.
1 more good one for the come to the green and white tablecloth. Old Game Nerd almost steps up there.
Nerd almost lost it for him.
It's getting dicey.
Oh, Game Nerd got out of the line. He's got nowhere to go.
Oh, 13 got pushed down.
13 got
pushed down into the 78.
Heavy contact. Herbert Motorsports.
Look at Sam, though.
Sam Askew sticking with them. Staying right with them. Trying to get as many playoff points as he can get. Nice, or not playoff points, but great job, Sam Askew.
Wow.
Wow.
And he was in the back for the whole, almost the whole first stage. Nice job.
You don't gotta be there the entire race, you just gotta be there when it counts, and he made that one count and got himself a few stage points.
It was good, man. It was good watching this. I'm excited, you know. This Busch series, man, they've come such a long way from Daytona a few months ago, and now we're sitting here, first round of the playoffs. You know, like I said, they're experiencing that high side, trying to see what it does, what it can do here. I'm interested to see what they figure out. Goose is going to lead him back to the line. With his teammate, the 5 in the outside. 11 and the 13. Make up the second row. Oh! Goose doesn't get going. Is that intentional? Let the 5 come down! It probably was! Goose, who doesn't need points, doesn't need to win to get in. Heavy contact from the 13 to the 78. 11 and 13 contact. 11's gonna slide up. Nope, gonna think better of it. Gonna stick right there.
It's funny to watch just how quickly all the cars that start on the outside line just immediately
disappear.
Look for a spot to the bottom.
No, I know we've talked a lot about Sam and how he's racing right now, but he's not a playoff driver. He is just here for fun, and he's sitting in third.
Behind two of the top guys in Xfinity.
Yes, holding up one of the top guys behind him. A lot of contact between the 54 and the 11. The 54 is like trying to move him, it looks like.
But Sam's like, no, I'm trying to get this win here, bud. Sorry.
Yeah.
Somebody who was in the back races up here in the top 10, 99 car. Up to 7th.
Mike's up to 7th. Look at that.
Look, are they going to start working on that outside lane? Oh, 54 got underneath the 11, didn't call it. They touched a little bit. 54 is going to let up and go to the high side. I don't know what happened there. Evans, I don't know what. Oh. There's going to be a big run here. We're going to see what they can do here. The 20 and the 9 are going to drop back in. There goes the 47 with the 66. They're wrecking!
Oh, the 99 turned the 11.
Oh!
10.
Big wreck. Mercy had nowhere to go. Mike's in the wall.
Stay green.
They stay green. So what I'm hearing is the 99 went to check up, and the 22 hit the 10. And the 10 just tried to avoid, and it spun left and had nowhere to go, and it just washed back up on him. So there's no real fault of anybody there. Just
Everyone just being patient right now. They don't know who's going to go higher, who's going to stay where they're at.
You have to give the 89 and the 9 credit though, because they want to make something happen so bad, but they just they don't have the momentum or the amount of people to be able to make a move on the outside line. But they're bound and determined to try to make something work.
Five to go on the stage.
5 laps to go. You mean we're coming to 4?
Yep.
Okay.
There's an airplane outside.
Oh, there goes the 47.
Game Nerd's going to come up.
Go with them.
What about Taylor going sliding? Is he going to come up too?
I don't think Scorpius is going to make that move yet. They're Marty Party.
Nope.
Nope. Everyone's going to try to get what they can get.
Sam is still running a solid 3rd place.
Uh-huh. The cars aren't handling quite like they want them to, but he is running the best that he can do right now. Sitting 3rd. He's just pushing the 78, man. You know, is the 78 going to make a move? They're coming to 3. Is the 78 going to make a move on the 5? And if so, when?
I believe he will. And I think Sam will go with him.
Yep, I think Sam's going to go with them too.
Mm-hmm. So I'm interested to see how this is going to go. And, you know, these guys that are sitting back behind Sam, what are they going to do? Who's going to go with who? Who's going to be the first one to jump out?
Yep.
That's what I'm excited for. What happens if the 5 goes up to block the 78? Does the 11 drop down below them and try to win? That's the other thing I'm wondering about. 3 to go, coming to 2.
We'll see in 2 laps.
Oh, 89 looked like he was gonna lose it, but he saved it. Stays behind the 22. Oh, coming to 2. What's gonna happen? I'm excited.
I think the 78's gonna make the move on the backstretch.
You think? They're only at 2.
3 cars stepping out. Not gonna have enough momentum.
He's gonna wait till the white to do it.
Yep, that's the best move.
Yep.
And I think that's when he's gonna do it too. Is he's gonna do it on the white flag. Backstretch.
2 laps.
Before the entrance to turn 3.
Fool baby. Fool baby. There they go. They're gonna start looking.
I don't know if I would wait till the exit of 4 to try to make a move, because there's still too much time to be able to block. I think if they're going to do something, they're going to want to hold back. Coming out of turn 2 in the last lap, and try to slingshot around in
here they go.
2.
White flag, here they come. There they go. Oh, no, not yet. You know, with my expertise, make the move coming out of 2. That way you'll have the whole backstretch. So, Sam, you know, he's kind of like the lone survivor here. He doesn't have a teammate. There's Toyotas all around him, Fords all around him. Here they go. It's move time. Oh boy!
Can he get the 22 to go forward of Scorpius?
I don't know.
We're about to
They're
find out.
They're gonna have the run. Is Goose gonna make a move? Goose, make the move. Goose. Sam goes high.
Sam goes high to block.
Nope. And Casey's gonna win it. Casey's gonna win it.
What a race.
Wow.
Wow, man.
Is there pictures for that? I want to know, like, the top 5.
Yeah. Get him. Great race.
It's a very good race.
I hear Goose. I think his heart rate's through the roof right now. He doesn't know what to do.
This stage is gonna be the most interesting stage because no cautions. There's gonna be a pit stop.
I'm gonna rattle Goose's cage real quick. You ready? Hey Goose. So, how high do you think your heart rate is right now? Dude, I hear you breathing.
Final stage.
Go.
Goose, I think you're too old to get that excited. Alright, here they go.
29 laps in the final stage. 2 pit stops.
Is it possible to save fuel?
So it would be 7 laps of fuel you need to save. So probably not.
No, that's not necessary.
That's a lot.
So, my thoughts are, granted on tire wear, what I think the strategy call is here, you can take 4 on the first stop, and then take none. 2 if necessary, but take none on the last stop. I think that's the strategy call. Try to save your tires enough to take none on the last stop.
I've never pedaled a car so much in my life.
5:22:47. Those are the cars leading the way here. With the 89 in tow in 4th and a 66 in 5th. 9's going to look like he's going to try to maybe make a move. Maybe get going. 54 is not going to go with him. The 9's going to drop to the back.
For a second, it looked like the 99 of Mike Sr. It looked like he was going to going to lose the draft. He's still in jeopardy of losing it.
13 going high, and that 20 going with him. Nope.
Comes back down, staying in line.
Oh, 898 way down line, 9 into the wall.
I can't do this.
There's a lot of...
See, Anthony had to go all the way to the back because no one had left him a hole to come in or drop down.
A lot of issues, a lot of cars. I think the draft effect is very, very high here tonight. The 5 of Casey is just pulling away from the 22. Washington. Race chatter. Drivers are getting frustrated here towards the end of this race.
Are they really?
They are. They're starting to get frustrated. Drivers are starting to not panic, but they're starting to try to. They're getting desperate. They're getting desperate, and it's gonna get bad before it gets better. Here, look at the 10 car of Mercy trying to get his way back up towards the front, sending fourth. And the 66 sitting third, good for him. The 89 right behind them.
22 sitting in second.
54 in this group, the 47 in the back, the 13, the 11's in the back. Oh, 20's around!
20 around.
Oh, 20's lagging.
Oh.
54's around.
54 got spun.
Stay green.
Stay green.
Terrible for Peyton Larson. He was doing really good up in the top 10.
If those cars behind you catch you, drop behind them for a few laps until your lag figures out.
Touches a wall.
Look at them go. They're still good. Leave that to 66 up in the wall, is that correct?
This 89. I think it was
20.
89.
Unfortunate luck for Peyton Larson. Maybe a caution will come out. Might get lucky. Look at the 11 and the 47. They're making a move to the outside. Look at them go. Power move.
They got a couple cars coming with them.
66 went to jump up. He jumped up late. That's going to stall them out.
Touch the apron. 66 of Game Nerd.
Ooh, he got touched by the 47, 13, way out wide. You know, this is getting pretty good up here, I think. This is going to be an interesting race.
It's going to be a nail biter for sure.
Uh-huh. Look, oh, the 10. 10 got forced out of his third position by the 13. 13 going again to the outside. He's got no help this time. There he goes, back to the back.
Up train got a heck of a run.
Mm-hmm. There's Goose making his way back up towards the front.
It's so difficult. The cars, whenever you go for a run on the outside, the cars in the back of the outside lane, they know they're not going to go anywhere, so you know they're taking a chance staying up there because they're already far enough back. If they drop down to the bottom and leave the people on the outside out to dry, they might have a chance to gain a few spots.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I mentioned... Green flag stops! It's that time again.
Yep, Larson made his way on the pit road. He's now coming out of pit road.
Mm-hmm. I think everybody's gonna come in this time. Everybody, we're gonna flip to the front to see his reverse chase because this is gonna be interesting. Oh,
5 car 22. The
Five's aggressive, coming in. 13's around in the wall. They're wrecking it. They're wrecking. Everybody's wrecking.
That was Sam. Sam came in there hot, hit the brakes, and tapped
Sam came in
Anthony's
very
rear.
hot. The 5 car of Zion, I believe is how you pronounce this gamer tag. He got loose. He spun out himself. Yeah.
Wow.
He didn't get touched by anybody, and he got.
Mm-hmm.
He just
There's
got
a lot of carnage on the first green flag stop, man.
Yeah. Wow.
98. All right, Goose is coming out first.
Getting a penalty for that.
Yeah, he might be.
Very hot.
Goose is your leader.
That was 54 of Larson. Is he a lap down?
I don't think he's a lap down yet, but he had to pit early. 66 washed up on the track, no penalty for that. You know, it just happened. Nobody was. Goose is your leader, followed by the 66. And Jacob Van Heevy is sitting third. He moves the 66. 66 in the wall.
That's
aggressive move.
Well.
That was a lot of bit aggressive.
Aggressive.
Mercy lagged out. The 10 has lagged out. Engine problems for the 10. Look, 89 in the 20.
Now we're in Texas.
So, can Jacob Van Heevy get his first WRL win here?
That would be interesting to see. But I do not know if he does end up getting the win, if the WRL officials will appreciate the move he put on Game Nerd.
He's saying he got loose. That's the official statement coming out of the 47 team. So,
Okay.
He's saying he hit the 66 and got loose. I don't know how the officials are going to feel about that after the race. Maybe some video evidence will be called upon. Well, we're down here in the garage here with the 10 with the driver of the 10, our Fatal Motorsports, Jacob Williams, aka Mercy Smoke. Jacob, what happened?
I lagged out.
Oh, big engine problems, huh? Them fatal cars aren't built like they were, huh?
Oh no, no.
I agree with that statement.
The old internet had a little mishap, and we lost our boys. And...
Lost, unfortunate for the 10 car. You were doing pretty good there.
No, I did terrible tonight. The car sucked all night. Fatal just didn't bring me a good car tonight. It was all on them. I put it in the right places at the right time. It just didn't go fast enough.
Yep. So, but well, if this is your last race, it's an unfortunate end of the season. Hopefully, you can come back for a few more before the end of the year.
If I do have the chance to come back, I will be back, and I'm winning it. I promise.
All right.
Go big or go home.
Go big or go home. Win or die trying. That's Fatal Motorsports' motto.
Yup. Thank you guys, always.
Yeah, buddy. Thanks for having you as my driver. We got a battle for the lead up front.
Battle for the lead.
Goodbye.
So we're gonna have Goose hanging out to dry.
Goose is on the inside. Can Marty Party maybe make a move here? Or can a Nat 20 finally get that elusive first win? He's been so close so many times. Here they go. Jacob Van Heevy's gonna drop. They're still gonna have the run on the outside, but I don't know. Jacob's gonna come back up. Marty Party's gonna go to the bottom. Marty Party!
What a
Great
move.
move by Marty Party.
What a move.
What a move from him. Goose drops back to fourth, and Nat 20 in third. Nat 20 and Goose maybe gonna try to make a run at these two. Marty Party, where did that come from?
No kidding.
They keep racing like this, the group behind them's gonna catch them too. Because that group is slowly coming into the picture. That's the 5 and the 11. Goose is dropped.
Goose has lost the draft.
Oh, 3 on 3. I don't know if that's going to work in their favor. But then again, you got two. I'm not going to say less. I'm going to say less experienced drivers. So I don't know how this is going to work. I know Marty Party's working on his craft. Goose is. It's official. Goose has lost the draft to let them catch him and try to maybe pass them. I guess teammates are a very valuable thing.
But fortunately for him, he's got Casey and Sam coming up fast.
Sam's been hooked up with those guys all night long, so he is definitely the car you want. Pushing. Jacob,
Sam's been letting off of Casey's back bumper going into the corners, and he's really going to have to stick to his bumper and run single file right behind him if they want any shot at catching up to the 3 in front of him.
Do you think he's trying to save fuel in that 11?
Sam?
Yeah.
Are they still short by a lap or two?
They're short by quite a few laps.
I mean, that's what I would try to do. I would definitely try to save till I know I can make it on fuel, and then just give it my all. But
the thing with this front group, do you off sequence when you can make it to the end? I think the number was 6 or 7. So do you off sequence it and just take the fuel? or do you take the 2 and still off sequence it? They're gonna catch a lap car of the 54 Larson here.
I think I would just take the fuel.
If it's possible, if I was that front group, I would wouldn't want to be the lead car. I'd want to be the second car in line and try to save as much fuel as possible, and then try to get that lead car to go out of the way and drop it to the back of that group, and try to get him to save fuel. Maybe if they continue to do that, maybe they could save enough fuel to make it the rest of the way. Not really sure how many laps are left, but that's what I would try to do.
Yeah. So, go. The 54 is going to drop in line with these guys. It's good for him. Stranded, are you still listening? Who's the leader? I think it's the 89, is it not?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. The front group's coming in. Two in fuel, that's the call. .47 with a very high entry. They're on a touch. Everybody's good. Coming in. Alright. They all made it in. No penalties being assessed for those 4 coming in. Alright. Well, the talked about alliance, the 5, the 78, and the 11, they're going to come this time by. Oh, here they come. More controlled this time.
I was gonna say the 11 really backed it down early to make sure it didn't run over.
Yeah. I don't think the first time was intentional. I think he probably locked it up and slid into them. I don't think it was intentional. It's easy to do here.
It's very easy to do here. You're worried about cars in front of you, and you also got to worry about the people behind you not running over you, and then you getting pushed into the people ahead of you. Sam took fuel only, looks like.
Right now, it looks like the 89 is going to cycle back to lead a leader with the 54 right behind him.
The 11's out all by himself. I don't know if that's going to work.
He's not going to have enough speed to stay with these guys. Well, he tried it.
He's got somebody behind him. I believe it's Trump. Yeah, he's got Trump Train behind him. Maybe they can link up and try to work back up to the front too, but they're gonna have to do something quick if they want any shot at doing that.
Six laps to go. Marty Party leading the way.
Can Trump and Sam rally together and catch Marty Party?
So, the 11, the 47, the 89 are the top 3 right now. Can the 89 steal the win, go from one of the worst to pushing himself to the victory, or to go punching his ticket to the round of 8, coming to 5? So, what is this going to do for points, first off? That's going to throw a lot of guys into mixed things. This 89 can hold on to the thing. I don't know. I think the 54 is just going to ride behind him. There's no point trying to get around him. Just push him to victory.
And we do have to pit one more time, though.
That was their second time pitting. They're good to go. They're coming to 4 laps to go. They should not have to pit again.
Gotcha.
I hope not, at least.
It looked like
54.
Larson and 89 and Marty Party got separated. So
I don't know if the 54 is letting off or what he's doing, but they're coming to 3.
I don't know if they just got to stay together.
I don't know what the 54 is doing, but that's hurting the 89 right now. Coming to 3 this time by. So the 54 got back up to him. I don't think they're going to have enough time.
I don't think they're going to have enough time either.
I don't think so either, because they're coming to 3. So, this is something the 89, you know, someone we talked about towards the end of the season. He wasn't...
It was like the beginning of playoffs where he started making his rounds.
I think the 54 might be lagging a little bit.
I think so. The 50
all over the place.
Yeah, the 54. There is definitely some lag on the 54. But
the two behind them got separated.
They got separated, and they're side by side.
What
I don't know why.
Is going?
I don't understand, but they're coming to 2. With that, I think that might be the nail in the coffin. For that, we might have a first-time winner.
Oh, I think I know what happened. Sam's in playoffs too, though, isn't he?
Sam is not.
So I think Sam is actually giving Jacob points for second.
Yeah, he's giving him the spot, which is, you know, that's a good move.
That's a veteran move.
Yeah, that's a veteran move. Realizing that he is not in the playoffs. 2 laps to go here. The 89. Can he make it around, be the first-time winner, punch his ticket to the round of 8, coming to the white? You know, maybe this is probably the calmest ending of a Busch race we've seen all year long.
Oh, no
this
kidding.
might be the calmest race we've ever seen at Talladega ever.
That's very true. That's very true. Coming to the white. As long as he can make it on tires. If he can make it on fuel. Here we goes. One more good one for the 89. Can he do it? The 66 is blown, or 22 is blown a tire, I believe. And the 89 is going to let the 54 go on the front stretch in case people don't get it. Veteran move by the 89. 89 is going to let him go now. So he can get his lap back and maybe get a position or 2. Good job on the 89. One more turn, baby. Marty Party's going to victory lane. It's going to be a party.
Nice.
It's good.
It's gonna be a Marty Party at his hauler.
Marty Party in the 89 for Phenomenal 1 is gonna win here at Talladega.
Great racing.
Plate racing, 89 with the strategy call. Round of 8 goes Marty Party. Someone below the cut line is now above the cut line.
That's all it takes is one race.
One
Turn
race,
things
man.
around.
One race, first time winner in the 89. Look at him go. That 89. Going to victory lane for Phenomenal One. James Billups' team. Great job for him. Oh my gosh. Could you? I didn't think that. I definitely didn't think that was gonna happen.
No. I did not
I
either.
didn't. Goose with the fastest lap. Saw that coming.
Yeah.
Saw that coming. We're gonna get everybody in here for post race. We're gonna get the top 3 in here real quick. I need to make sure on our top 3. Marty Party, Jacob Van Heevy, and Sam Haskew. How about that? Can you imagine? I'm trying to find Sam here to get him in for post race. Talk to him. There he is. Alright, we're waiting on Marty Party and Sam. Alright, we're going to roll off with 3rd place, Samuel Haskew. So, Sam, 3rd place. Can't complain about that. Oh, I don't blame you on that. That right there is a veteran move, and Oh, hey man, I don't blame you. Veteran move. You did phenomenal tonight. Some issues there. Well, you know, hey, it happens. Robin's racing. But you know, 3rd place. You know, just you were strong all night long. You were working with the 5 and the 78 there for a while, and it just seemed like you were on the 78's bumper and didn't let off. Yep. But is your voice on allowed to share there, Sam? I forgot to ask. Oh, it's fun. It's fun. We'll get it in there one way or another. Don't you worry.
Yeah, Sam, we need you in here.
You good now?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, Sam Haskew, 3rd place here at Talladega, running the 11 for Fatal Motorsports. 3rd place, you were solid all night long, right behind the 78 and the 5. Just talk us through your night a little bit.
You know, these super speedway races, they come down to pit strategy, and, you know, I have some pretty smart people working with me. I know how to set the car up so I can take 2 tires at the end and have a pretty strong finish. You know, it was a hard fight at the end. Kind of disappointing to see the 5 and the 78 get that penalty at the end, but you know, 3rd place, I can't complain about that one.
Can't complain about that, and you know, you did a great job representing Fatal. I know this season's been hard for you with scheduling and stuff like that, but happy to have you here tonight and at a track that has favored Fatal in the past, and obviously it favored you here tonight. So congratulations on 3rd place, and we'll see you next week for Pocono, hopefully.
Alrighty.
All right, moving on to 2nd place, Jacob Van Heevy.
What's going on?
Man, came in 2nd, 1st place loser, but that's all right. You needed points, you needed them bad.
You got that right.
So that nice 39 points or whatever you collected in the stages. You know, it's gonna be good. It's gonna help you. But with Marty Party winning, I don't know, man. You're gonna be at that cut line. It's gonna be interesting to see next week at Pocono.
I know. I keep telling him to slow down, but you know he was gone.
He was gone, man. And when you're gone like that, you run away. You run away for it. You know, you did great tonight. You had an up and down night. You did a great job finishing second.
I'll tell you what, that's a long train. You have 13 people all on the line.
Oh, yeah.
One mistake, you're gone.
We're gone. I think everybody was in every position here tonight.
The highest everyone went was first, and that was it.
Yep. We were first for one lap.
Then Marty Party decided to make it 3 wide and took it back.
Yep. Well, hey, man, you know, you did good. You got yourself some good points for tonight for your team. Keith Ayers Incorporated. There's nothing you should be ashamed of, you know? You did good.
Thank you.
You did good.
Appreciate it.
So, congratulations on second place. Hopefully this puts you pretty close to that cut line, if not above it, going into Pocono next week.
I sure hope so. If not, Robin's racing.
Robin's racing. So, congratulations on second place, man.
Thank you.
Marty Party, Marty Party, Marty Party.
Yeah,
dude,
feels good to finally win one.
Right? You know, as I say to you, you're one of those guys that lurks, and you lurk, and you lurk, and you wait to the most unopportune time to strike, and you did just that. You were below the cut line by 5, 6, 7 points tonight coming into the race, and all of a sudden, you're seated second.
Yeah, I was gonna say it feels good to not have to worry as much about Pocono, but still excited to go there and try to get some points for the next round. But yeah, happy to have that kind of weight off my shoulders.
Definitely next week you get to be a little bit more aggressive in your strategy. Maybe try to save some fuel if the race calls for it at the end to get another win, get some more playoff points to try to set yourself up for that round of 8. Maybe go battle for a championship.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's to say, like, it was a lot of fun racing today. Trump Train kind of alluded to the idea, like we had a long line there, and then I got some help from, as you say, I think when ANAT, Trump Train, and I were all kind of lined together, it'd been nice to keep that going. But as he said, I got out of the pits and I got to work with Larson, and we were gone.
So was that a no tire strategy call?
No, I went with 2. I knew that I tightened the car up earlier on with the intention of being that I knew the last pit stop I could get by with taking 2, and there's not enough of a drop off in the speed from it. Okay. So
did Trump take 4? Was that why there was such?
I took 2.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what happened. When we got out, we were all kind of apart from each other again.
Huh? I guess you just got in the pit road that good, I guess, huh?
Yeah, without getting a penalty somehow.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, man, if you did it and they didn't call you, screw it. So, obviously, this is a big momentum boost for you. Your first win of the season, first win of your career here in the WRL. Definitely something to build on. Definitely something to build on. And if when it comes back to contract negotiations here next season, this is definitely something you can talk about to your team owner, and or different team owners depending on where you want to go next season. But
yeah, for sure. I was gonna say I'll be excited to see what this year ends with, and also what next year brings.
Yeah, man, definitely. Well, congratulations once more on your win. Well deserved, well executed. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, thanks for hosting this and putting this on for us.
Absolutely, buddy. Welcome to the round of 8.
Thank you.
All right, Mike, your thoughts on tonight's race?
Oh, it was incredible. The guys did a great job. I've never been in a Talladega lobby that was racing, but it was collective. It was organized. The guys knew when to give, when not to give. they weren't. I mean, yeah, you still had that super speedway kind of deal of a little bit of touching here and there, but in general, caution free, great racing all the way around. Everybody just buckled down, and just it turned out to be a great race. I said, unfortunately, speeding penalties happen. Things do happen. Out of the blue, and it is what it is. But in the end of the day, you still got to look back and say, hey, I did the best that I could, and that's exactly what's happened. It's going to be definitely going into the cutoff race tomorrow, because I'm in that bottom part of that cutoff line, near that bottom cutoff line, and it's going to be a race that it's going to be pretty incredible for Pocono, that's for sure.
Oh, I definitely agree with that. Great points night for your boys at Hurtlebutt Motorsports. They did a great job with them. With that tonight,
we all finished. I mean, Casey and Goose, they finished in what, 8th and 9th or something like that. I was barely outside the top 10. It was a great points day. It's something we needed. Something I actually needed was finally a breakthrough a little bit on some points, because I've been back in the field, still working. I think tonight was definitely the turning point on my wheel and everything else, because just the way things came out, it was great. Everybody did such a great job. I'm so proud of these guys.
I definitely agree with that. Congratulations on 11th. Jarrett Reese, any final thoughts?
No, I just want to say congratulations to Marty Party. I know he left the chat, but phenomenal racing from him, and for the top three finishers tonight. They did an amazing job. They were there when it mattered, and sometimes that's all you can ask for.
I just hope I see that tomorrow when I have to be up in the booth.
Yeah, right?
I will definitely there'll be no ifs, ands, about it. I will be there with you tomorrow, buddy. Now that I have actually got now that I've got some stuff straightened out.
You're gonna be in the booth the week I don't win. Appreciate it, Mike. Appreciate it, Mike.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's not that. It's just that finally, I've gotten my clearance. My surgery's been cleared. I'm cleared to go back to work tomorrow. I'm excited about that. And I'm excited about actually getting my life kind of back to normality, I guess you could say. Getting back to the things that I love to do the most, and that is race and broadcast and be part of this. So I'm actually really excited about tomorrow night.
Oh, I'm just giving you a hard time, bud. You know that.
I know.
I know.
I know. I felt. I mean, you know how I am about commitment and things like that, and I'm very strict about it and everything else. And for me not to be able to do it, it has to take pretty much a lot for something to interfere in that. And that was kind of the big deal. And now that I've gotten my eyes healed up, I can actually, my focus is my eyes are becoming, I can focus better and see better. It makes a big difference.
Definitely. We're going to throw it over to Steve Rogers of Rogers Racing Engine. Steve, any final thoughts on the race here tonight?
Great race. Great race. Everybody did a good job tonight.
Is it what you expected, buddy?
Oh, for sure. For sure. Yep, absolutely. No complaints from me.
No, that's all that matters, right? Hey, as long as the sponsor's happy, that's all that matters. Other than that, tune in tomorrow night. You'll hear Anthony Tripley and Mike Sr. in the booth calling the Talladega race 2 of the round of 12 broadcast tomorrow night of our race. 94 laps at Talladega. Gonna be a good one, I think. With the Cup guys slugging it out. You got 11 guys trying to fill 7 spots, so we're going to see. We're going to see. With that being said, from everybody here at the WRL, thank you to Rogers Racing Engines and Steve Rogers for helping us put this on and supporting us this season and last, and hopefully seasons to come. Thank you for all the drivers that come out and race every night with us. Thank you for just all the viewers at home. This is Jade signing off for the night. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.
Have a good night, everybody.